guys, how's it going? It's John from Headphones here again. And today we're going to be taking a comparison look at the Soul Republic Relays versus their less expensive JAX. So in this case we're going to be sort of looking at, do I want to give Soul Republic 40 bucks of my money, or do I want to give them 80 bucks of my money, and is it really worth it? So let's take a quick look at some of the differences between these two headphones, other than obviously their price point, some of the pros and cons.
Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's title fight, we have in the left corner JAX by Soul Republic, and the middleweight contender, the Relays. Alright, so they're about the same width, as you can see, although the Relays do fit in a lot better, and I think they look a lot better, as you can see here. On the left there, we got $39.99, and on the right, it's $79.99, and as you can see, they both have the 3-button remote, although be careful with the JAX, because not all of those versions have the 3 buttons.
Alright, so that's that with the overview. Let's talk a little bit about the essential differences between these headphones, and sort of where I rate them in terms of sound. To start with, as I did mention before in my review of the Relays, I think that the JAX have a little bit more bass. But that's not to say that it's necessarily a more clear or highly defined bass. In fact, it's just a little bit punchier. It's not really like that much more of a kick than you get from the Relays. It's just that the bass that is there is a little bit more sort of muffled and meaty and slightly more present, but that's not to say that like when I listen to these I'm really lacking or missing bass, especially when it comes to an on-ear headphone. I'm never really looking for a ton of head shaking bass, because you're just not going to get that. But that being said, I think these are actually really great sounding headphones. They're nice and balanced, and in terms of their functionality, I think that it's really cool that they're water resistant. I'm always kind of worried about wearing headphones in the rain and stuff like that. And so not that I'd recommend that you go dive in the pool wearing your headphones, but you definitely can get them a little bit wet without really having to worry about them burning out or anything like that. Again, I'm getting all tangled here. This is pretty crazy holding. So while individually they might be tangle free, if you hold them in your hands together, they don't stay untangled. But quickly, I'm able to get them untangled. Alright, so now we're back on track. So what I was saying was that, while I haven't really tested it, I imagine that you could get these a little bit wet too, and you probably wouldn't, you wouldn't be in trouble, wouldn't be electrocuting yourself. But these are also designed to do that, so why not go for the thing that's designed to do what you're looking for it to do? So if you run, if you jog, if you walk around out in the rain, maybe these are a better option for you. Now the big question is, are they worth the extra 40 bucks? Well, to start with, there's just something overall nicer about these, that it feels nicer in your hand. I'm not, as much as these tangle-free flat cables are cool, I'm not really a big fan of them, and so these come with a nice sort of smooth, tangle-free surface cable, but it's not the flat kind. So I like that about these headphones, and there's just overall something feels more valuable in your hand when you're holding these headphones versus these. It's they kind of feel like their price point, respectively. So in that regard, yeah, you definitely are getting your money's worth. It's a sturdier build kind of all around, even down to the jack here, the 3.5mm jack, in comparison to the one that's on the JAX, which is a straight one. This is a really nice L-shaped slim line, so this is gonna get right in there almost with any of your cases or anything like that. So that's pretty cool about them, and their overall look, I think, is a little bit cooler, and of course their fit. So for me, the JAX fit okay. Not terribly uncomfortable, but also not super comfortable. But when it comes to the Relays, I think these things are just really comfortable. They go in super easy. I'm just having trouble finding my ear hole, but yeah, you can almost barely tell that I have them in, which is kind of a big plus about these headphones. Whereas when you look at the JAX, it's a little bit more of I mean, obviously because they're different colors, you can see it more. but just in terms of how much is actually coming out of my ear, it's a significantly larger body for the headphone. So if you're looking for something that's low profile, if you're looking for something that is durable, going to come with you no matter what you're up to, go for the Relays. If you're looking to save some money, the JAX are always a good option for an in-ear headphone. And right now, if you pick up the MasterTrax XC from us, you'll get a pair of these totally free along with another speaker, which is awesome. It's just a deal that you're not going to find anywhere else. Everyone has them for the same price right now. MasterTrax XC, $249, no matter where you look, you're going to pay that much. But when you buy them from me, you get a free pair of JAX and you get a free speaker. So I don't know what else you want me to say. It's about as good as I can do. So, you know, that's something to look at if you're looking to get your hands on some JAX. If you're looking to actually throw down some money for a pair of in-ear headphones from Soul Republic, my recommendation would definitely lie with the Relays. Okay, so until next time, guys, tell your friends about where you're seeing all your awesome headphone information. I'd like to give a shout out to some of our viewers who have come into the store, said hello to us. Thank you very much for coming in. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And for all you guys out there on YouTube, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. See you again next time.